This is one thing that I very rarely hear talked about, and like Molyneux hasn't talked about it, Rand definitely not, and I think it's definitely an interesting topic is aesthetic fascism. Like, why is it that you don't see more businessmen wearing, hoop rings or like nose rings or like green hair? I'd love to see that. And like, there's nothing that says that you have to have a suit and tie to run a business. Why is it that we have this kind of control in our society? It pisses me off to no end. And I know that, okay, yeah, there's no governmental agency that like says you have to wear this and this on a job unless you have like you're a government agent, you have to wear a badge at all times or whatever. But this is something that it's more of a social control issue that I have, and uh, it pisses me off to no end. Like, you'll see people work in an office in suit and tie, and it's, why do you need that if you're gonna be in an office and just click on the computer all day and move bank accounts around? And if even if this is something that it's a appearance issue within the office, who freaking cares? Like, why is this just sucking up to a boss that thinks that you should look a certain way? It's total bullshit. I mean, even like Molyneux defends this stuff. Like, that's definitely one area I don't see eye to eye with him. Is like, he talks about like, I had a company and I flew around the world and I dress up because I want the credibility. Why is that something that people pay attention to from a standpoint of, if you're a man, you have to have a suit and a tie, and it's almost there's like very little variance from that norm if you're a businessman. I mean, unless you're running a tattoo parlor or something like that, like, who says you can't have a mohawk and be good in financials? I don't get it. You have I understand there's certain things like industries. If you're in an industry where you're around a lot of machinery and you say no nose rings or something, and you don't want to get caught, and you're like looking at something and you get pulled to the machine and your skin gets pulled off, and that's a bloody mess that no one wants to deal with, so they make rules about that. I understand that makes sense. But if you're just making these rules for the sake of, well, this is how the company is represented, and like, if you were to change, no one else would change. It's sort of this one thing that, where's the individualism? You don't have it, but companies need individualism because companies need more people thinking, and the days of the people at the top thinking and the people at the bottom working, those days are long gone. As Nathaniel Branden points out in his book, it's like, these days it's everyone has an idea to contribute, and if you're just like a data gopher, I mean, like, even data gophers have ideas that, like, if they gain enough popularity or if they can be shown to be more efficient, people will adapt, or should adapt if they want to make a profit. So, I mean, there's a lot of crap that, like, I mean, what is tucking in my shirt? It's like, if I go to, like, maybe not even a job, maybe it's like I'm at a wedding or a funeral, why should I have to tuck in my shirt? I think tuck in my shirt and then you wear an undershirt under it and suit coat over it, and it's just uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable to like tuck my shirt into my pants. That leaves me less crotch room. Ties. Well, I mean, tie is to use to cover up the buttons that go down. So shirts have buttons. Like, why is that anything to like be ashamed of or hide? I mean, again, it's beyond me. It's like, you're just paying for extra clothing, and then, you know, and, you know, it also pisses me off too. It's like, there's definitely a gender gap here where you have women are able to get away with like so much more than men are in this area. Like, you know, you're a woman, you can wear a blouse, you can wear a pantsuit, you can wear a skirt as long as it's like, you know, within certain reasonable length. You can wear freaking sandals. I mean, it's like you get away with so much stuff, and so much more clothing is designed for women than men, and it's like something I totally don't get. That you have, you know, so many different more colors, so many more options if you're a woman, and even like outside or within the office, you like it pisses me off. I was working at an insurance company, and this was like a meeting that the, you know, boss guy had, that he was, you know, he managed a group of us, but like I saw him practically every day, and I talked to him on a normal basis, and this, you know, old woman that hired me, she pulled me aside. She's, you know, next time wear a jacket, and she was wearing a fucking sweater. Like, where's the line? This is, you know, and oh guys, next time wear a sweater. You don't want him to see you with this. It's, fuck that. Fuck these stupid hierarchies of wearing clothes to impress people. I mean, I can even understand, like, if you want to represent yourself, wear clothing that is, I mean, don't wear like a shirt that has like faded out crap from like, you know, 10 years ago. It fit you and now it's got a mustard stain, and, you know, I mean, you take that into context, look neat, but why is there so much control in what men wear to work? And so much of it's irrelevant too. It's, you know, I go see lawyers, and on their off days, you know, wearing jeans but they're tucked in, but then like the secretaries, you know, have like a lobe on the ear, and the lawyer would never do that. You know, it's just, you expect the men to look one way, women to look another way. Your secretaries can get away with this, but only under certain circumstances, depending how prestigious the firm is, and this whole idea of prestige is shit. It's fascism. It's social control, and it's beautiful that there's like so damn much of it without there even being government involved.